We are bringing Hela to the contest for sure.
There it is.
You can see it in our booth, some early art. We're also gonna bring Thor, of course. He's the main character.
Thor and Hela. Gladiator Thor.
A very different Thor. That's all I can say. Thor is very different in this movie. So he's like he's trying to get his mojo back in a way. So he has different weapons. He doesn't have the Mjolnir. So we try to get that experience in the game too, with different gladiatorial weapons and stuff. He might be a different class. I'm not gonna
different
review
class.
Right now, but yeah, you
different
can,
class.
Really cool things.
All right, guys. We're in the place to be. Nobody wants to see my mean mug. Are we live, Projo?
Yeah, we are live, bro. We got 100 people watching.
What up, MCOC fam? Community is good to be featured here on Projo's channel. We are live at the MCOC booth right here at New York Comic Con. Let me swap over my screen so you guys can have a look. All right, so here's pretty much the booth. Excuse me. Just to give you an overall tour, we're going to do a 360 lap around the booth. You've got these demos set up. They've got some little stations with iPads where you can test it out, play some games. It's okay. Nothing too interesting. Check out this logo right here. Look at that artwork for Hela. I think she looks awesome. The design team did a fantastic job.
Got MODOK down at the bottom.
I have an unofficial confirmation that MODOK will most definitely be coming to the game.
Yes. Yes.
100%.
100%? Yes.
Unofficially 100%.
Yes.
Okay, so now on this side, okay, we skipped over the wheel. Let me show you guys the wheel and what's going on. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So basically, you want to get in line for the tournament, and you have to pre-qualify by beating a fight against Ultron right here. It was really easy. He only had about 40k health. I brought Hyperion in. It was super easy, like about 25 hits. It's done. They give you a blue ticket and a red ticket. The blue ticket is for fighting Mephisto, the boss fight, down at the end. It's a separate line. And the red ticket is for the wheel. So here you go. This gentleman right here just picked up a Tier 4 Catalyst Crystal from the wheel. And the way that they send them in-game, they get your in-game name, and then the prizes are delivered in-game within 2 weeks. Now, they only have a certain amount set of fixed prizes, so there were only five stars. And, of course, Kabam CEO SEATIN managed to score the first one.
What?
I recorded the whole thing. I'll be posting a video. I scored 2,500 units. That was pretty cool and hype. Had a good time. Let me give you guys a better view. Where did he finish off? 2,500 units and a 4-star. Good job, bro. All right, we look at SEATIN hamming it up. Live on YouTube. We got Brojo is streaming this live. Yes, sir. All right, so...
hey, there's SEATIN right there. There he is. Hey, SEATIN, what's up, man?
Brojo says, what up, what up? All right, so let me show you guys here. Let me show you what the iPad looks like. Do you mind if I film you? So you brought in Thanos. They even have a classic Ultron.
Oh, you can bring in Thanos?
4-star. Yeah, you can bring in Thanos. Every character in the game is available in 4-star on this demo. It's pretty cool. Must be fun to play with a 4-star Thanos, of course. And I'll give you a view of what the boss fights look like.
Okay.
This is another Ultron fight, and then this is what the Mephisto fight looks like. He's got about 80k health. There's no multipliers on his damage from his specials or anything like that. And he's got 3 charges, 3 charges fixed. So
okay.
Basically, Stark Spidey, whoever had 455 Stark Spidey and was really good with already playing with Stark Spidey, had the major advantage in this competition.
Yeah.
4 of the 5 top times were all with Stark Spidey, and 1 was with Yellow Jacket and the class advantage. So we actually just had, I don't know if you guys had seen it, a few people were trying to stream the finals for today, and LAGACY 69, our homie, our fellow YouTuber.
Yeah, he won.
First place today, so good for him. He had a flawless run. Let me show you guys on this side now. This is where they had the leaderboard, right? Just come back tomorrow. We're locked in. Little Joe, he finished with 107. That's super fast with Stark Spidey. LAGACY had a flawless run.
Hey, did you say you get to use your own champions?
No. It's only 5 stars to pick from. It's only 5 stars, and it's every 5 star in the game.
I see the names up there.
Yep. You see the names here. So here you go. LAGACY ended up taking off the playoff. He won first place. Kind of cool that they gave, you know, the shout out to everyone's alliance. And basically it went by time. And if there was a tiebreaker, which there happened to be for Little Joe, as you can see, opponent hits came in as the secondary factor, you know, the tiebreaker factor. That's basically how it worked. It was kind of cool. Everyone was here. And then, of course, on this backside, we have none other than Gilly. What up? Say hi to YouTube. We are live. Thank you so much. Great costume. You wearing the contacts too? Let's see. Whoa! Check out those contacts. Awesome. Thank you so much. Very cool. Very cool. So that's really it, guys. That's all 4 sides of the MCOC booth. Let me back up and give you guys a better view of what's going on over here. Here you can see it. One more walkthrough. Brojo, are you interested in seeing some other stuff besides MCOC content?
Oh, man, hey, if you want to walk around and hang out for a little while and show us Comic-Con, because there's so many people that can't just get there, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me try to work my way to the front and give you, like, the true feeling of what it was like to come here. I do have a lot of content that I've been filming on my own, so please make sure you check out my channel, hit that sub button.
Yeah, guys, definitely. Later, go check out Killa.
We've got more YouTube superstars. We're live on YouTube right here. He's like, damn it.
Who we got?
It's on a delay, so he doesn't know yet.
Oh, there he is. Brian Grant! Yes!
Well, Brojo and like 200 other people live on YouTube.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. What do you have to say? Reel him in.
I mean, I'm sorry. That's Analyzer. Analyzer.
You did? Do it!
There he goes.
I'll do one if you do one. How about that? Oh! All right, here. Oh! That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I got. Whatever, man. You gotta be you. You gotta be you. Here's a good view. And for those of you who wanted to see, this is the main stage. We got a Ragnarok preview right here. Coming out November 1st. This is where the tournament finals actually take place, right here on this stage. I'm gonna head out to the front of Comic-Con to give you guys a peek of the entrance and really like how much is in here. It is insane. Some other MCOCers. Hey, Joe, can I show off your shirt to YouTube? Have you guys seen the shirt, bro?
No, I don't think so.
You want to plug? Like, you want to maybe plug the shirt, or for other people who might want to pick them up? Where can they get a hold of you?
What's up?
See the back.
Look at that profile.
Look at that. Sig 111. He's got me beat by 10. Oh, you bastard. I'm only at 101. What up? What up? All right, we got more toys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Were you at the character reveal earlier?
Yeah, it was it wasn't a real character reveal. It was the making behind Morning.
Yeah. Well, later in that conversation, they confirmed the character name Gladiator Thor.
They did confirm Gladiator Thor,
and Hela.
They also confirmed that he will not be cosmic.
Yeah. I'm thinking skill probably. What do you think?
Ooh, it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. I don't see how any Thor can really be anything but cosmic, personally. But he doesn't have his hammer, obviously. I'm gonna say, wow, it has to be skill. It has to.
It could be Mystic though. It could be Mystic because of the Odin force inside of him.
You think so?
I'm saying I think he'll be skill, but I'm saying the only other class I think is Mystic. A lot of people want Science just because we haven't had one in over a year. Have you got to talk with?
I don't see Infinite to Science.
Have you got?
I spoke with a lot of people. I spoke with Simon, who is one of the lead developers for the characters themselves. Who else were you thinking about? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you asked, are we expecting any Science characters anytime soon? is that
I did ask that question.
the MODOK character?
I did ask that question. I said, what is the deal? My segue into that question was, what the heck happened when we had 7 out of 8 of the champions released were tech? Remember when we had that? It was like tech. I asked them if they did that on purpose, and they said no. They didn't really realize it until they already had it like worked out in the pipeline.
Oh, wow.
So, and they said they're going to try not to do that again. And then after that, I said, well, okay, cool. But what about, here's a cool Konami booth, a Yu-Gi-Oh table where people are playing Yu-Gi-Oh. They basically said that there are more, they know science class is lacking, and they're bringing more science content to the game.
So
I don't know. I have no other information. I did ask about Gladiator Hulk, too.
Yeah.
And as of right now, he's not. I mean, I was under the impression he was, like, definitely coming.
Yeah.
It seemed like he's not coming anymore.
Yeah, the closer and closer we kept getting to Ragnarok, I was thinking it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that it's not going to happen. So, but I was just literally blown away.
Who?
They said that I can't tell you who said something because they're going to get in trouble.
About MODOK?
His artwork's real cool. Yeah, I can't really say. I can't. Yeah, it's cool, right? I can't say, but I will say that they said it presented major design challenges just because he's so different.
Well,
looking like, you know.
Well, 2 years ago, the main art designer said he that's his favorite character to play with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So there you go. But I said, well, is it the kind of thing like Bases, where he's coming to the game, like maybe sometime in 2045? And they said no, sooner rather than later. So that I got really excited.
So that means Bases are still coming much later then.
I also asked about Bases as well, and that kind of seems to be a standard joke for the actual developers themselves. They joke around about it. They did say that, you know, they kind of use Transformer Sports to fight as almost like a testing ground for kind of like a beta for how the base goes, and they said it's kind of just like it's a tricky thing, and it wasn't very successful. So kind of under the impression that it's not happening at all anytime soon.
Well, why don't they just take it off then? So, did you ask?
I don't know.
Did you ask anything about Jessica Jones, X-Force, Wolverine?
I did. I also asked about Doctor Strange, Marvel Now. I was trying to hit everyone I could possibly think of. It seems like, obviously, we know what's coming out this month. We know Ragnarok. We're definitely getting Hela, and we're definitely getting Gladiator Thor.
Yeah.
But it seemed like MODOK's coming after that, to be honest with you. I
think he's the last character on that chart, and he was my second guess. I was guessing Moon Girl or MODOK, and now I'm thinking it's definitely MODOK.
It's MODOK.
Yeah.
It's MODOK, and I'm getting the feeling that he's coming out the end of this year, December.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
December
so
7th.
Really,
December 7th to be exact.
You think is that when that champion's coming out?
Yeah, that's when that champion's coming out.
Okay, so there you heard it here first. MODOK, December 7th. Coming to a phone near you.
Did you drop any Fantastic Four Doctor Doom questions on them?
I did. So I did. Those are like my top. If I have my top 3 requests of players I want in the game, they're all Fantastic Four related. It's obviously Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer, and also I'd love to see Human Torch. I know it's not a popular one that like a lot of people say, but for me, I just think that all fired up, he would look awesome.
Cool, man.
Cool.
What did they say about it though?
What did they say about what? I'm sorry, Persia.
What did Kabam say about Fantastic Four?
Okay, so I asked about like, is it a rights issue? Is it not? I talked to, I forget his last name, Bill. He works for Marvel, and he's like the lead game. He basically asked
Roseman. Bill Roseman?
Yes.
Yeah, Marvel. He's the main man.
I talked to him for about 45 minutes today. He was so cool. He was so cool. He gave me a lot of good information. He basically said that it's more important for them to come out with content in like that coincides with the releases of TV shows and movies. So kind of like he was kind of dodging around it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not getting a good feeling about it, and I ended the conversation by saying, listen, as a comic book collector, I've been collecting comic books for 30 years since I'm 5 years old, and I'm a huge fan. Doctor Doom, Human Torch, Silver Surfer need to be in this game.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, well, I'm taking note. I have a feeling that there's obviously there's politics behind that.
Yeah, there has to be. Anything on the war updates? Did you get any to design?
Okay, so we spoke with Simon, one of the developers. Very, very cool guy with that big mustache.
Yeah, we saw him.
This is the Gamers Den. Yeah. So he doesn't really handle Alliance War, but I got a lot of good information from him. There's 3 people in charge of Alliance War. They know. I basically was like, listen, I was making all the arguments that we've all made for Alliance War, what needs to be done for improvements, what's all over the forum, and he basically was saying, like, kind of like counter arguing, and I was like, I think what the people want to hear is you say, you're right, it's broken, but we're working on it. You know, and he said there's 3 people that their full-time job is Alliance War. One of them happens to be sick and in the hospital right now, so that, you know, they're kind of behind. But they said it's not an easy fix. We talked about a few ideas, and he actually cared enough to go get a notepad and write down some of the ideas that me, SEATIN, and one of my alliance mates, Mickey, were basically talking with him for about almost an hour on Alliance War topics. He basically said, look, bring Defender kills back, make the map harder so that it's not 100% exploration. It's all the things that everybody's already been saying, you know, nothing new. But yeah, they know it's broken. I think they're working on it, and hopefully we'll get it fixed. But you know, it's not as easy. And it was interesting seeing the other side, because, you know, like, something goes wrong and we're all like running to the forums and we're hard on them. Right. We criticize them. We write mean messages, and I get it. I mean, I've put a lot of time and money into this game.
Yeah.
I'm vested. I understand when people get upset. But, like, that guy with the mustache, Simon, he was the lead creator. He created Carnage. Carnage. And he's like, yeah, I admit it. He's like, when I designed Carnage, Carnage was probably the most OP champion in the game once you start building his buffs. And he was so OP that they made him back him up so much, like 3 or 4 iterations of debuffing, and that's basically why he is the way he is. But what I was saying before, with, like, he was saying how, like, when people were slamming Carnage, he just felt so guilty, you know, like, not guilty, like, he's just upset. Like, it's hard, you know, people are, like, so mean with their comments.
Yeah.
So, but I get it. I see both sides, so we gotta check out this dog.
Did he say anything about Carnage is going to get a buff because people are so upset about him?
No. He said, actually, believe it or not, that Carnage, I was very interested in a lot of, like, what characters made them the most money, what masteries made them the most money. I had a lot of questions about that kind of stuff, and he said that Carnage actually performed, like, top 10 in terms of, like, crystal revenue.
Huh.
So...
Well, yeah, think about it. Think about who he is. That crystals alone, people just wanted that character, and then from there, I bet when he rolls around again in the crystal, it's not going to be that way.
Yeah, right. No, it's true. And they learn every single time. I mean, they talked about...
What is that girl wearing?
I don't know, but I just thought you guys would like to see that. Watching the finals on stage where LAGACY took the win, dude, it was so hype. I've never, like, been that hype over an MCOC fight. We were all cheering him on. We wanted him to win. And it was just, like, so exciting.
Yeah.
Other than that, really enjoyed my talk with Bill, and I really enjoyed my talk with Simon. Both of those guys are awesome. They were very, very cool. Some of the cosplays. What's that?
One of the guys is asking about OG Deadpool. Is he coming back around sometime soon?
I asked that as well. They said no. There's nothing on the calendar as of yet. So, which is kind of weird.
Because he's coming up in March.
Yeah, and maybe they're waiting. Maybe they're waiting for Deadpool 2. You know what I mean? Like the movie to coincide. And then I also asked, are you bringing a 5-star vision to the game at any point in time? And
oh, did you ask about Six Stars?
I did. There really is not a lot of information about Six Stars yet. Just I'm pretty sure they're not really doing much to develop them, even at this point.
Huh.
It seems to be that the character developers have their plates full because there's a set schedule of content rollout. You know, every single month we're bringing multiple champions to the game, and it just seems like they're constantly grinding to keep up with that. We did speak, however, about the importance of. Oh, let me decline this and get another call. We did talk about like going back, like we said, for Carnage, and balancing some of those champions that maybe don't have as much of the the utility or damage output with some of the crappier champions. And they said obviously like their plates are so full that with making new content, that there really is nothing they would need to bring in like additional developers. And believe it or not, there is a wanted ad for a new developer. So maybe they are working towards that. But I think they would tremendously benefit from rebalancing some of those for sure. All right, so let me try to head back to the MCOC booth, and we'll see if Arby's there.
Have they said anything about? Did you ask about artifacts or items being added? Because
I asked about gear.
Yeah.
I asked about nothing really on gear. I talked about like glitches.
What'd they say about gear? That's what they're asking in the chat.
Not a whole lot about gear. The one comment that I seem to get is that they felt like it might give an opportunity for people who pay to buy gear the unfair advantage, and that they thought that it wouldn't really be received well by the community. Again, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but it was just one man's opinion. There we go. Not too far from the Marvel Contest of Champions booth. Cut back this way.
Did you anything about the 6-star Adrenaline or Squirrel Girl? They're asking in the chat.
Nothing on Squirrel Girl. Nothing on Squirrel Girl. Nothing really on 6 stars. Nothing on the mini game for 6 stars. I was asking about that as well.
Okay.
They were pretty elusive about 6 stars the entire time.
Guys, they pretty much said to Killa that war bases are never going to happen.
And they unofficially said that.
Unofficially.
Like it's like the standing. It's like the standing joke. Yeah, it's like the standing joke for them.
Have you seen Kabam Mike? They were asking that too.
We're still live. No, Kabam Mike is not here. Kabam Mike is not here, but he will be here tomorrow. Is that correct?
There's Adora.
There's Adora.
Everybody say hi, Adora.
I'm Killa. Nice to meet you. Finally, I was looking for you all day doing laps. I saw it, but my reception is terrible. My reception. I know.
They're all saying hi to Adora on here.
I'm streaming on Projo's chat, by the way, just like after the fact to tell you. And the chat is going nuts for Adora right now. They say, yeah. It's all hearts. It's all hearts and positive things. Don't you worry. Yeah. There you go. So they want to know about 6 stars. That's been like the #1 question. Any information they can get about 6 stars. There you go. That's a piece of information.
What 6-star characters are we gonna get?
Hey guys, it's Adora here to talk about 6 stars today. It's 1 more star than 5. Ryan Grant.
But you need to do a tweet at the beginning of your stream to Brian Grant at the start of every single some witty, clever. Hey Adora, I'm eating a banana. P.S. I'm live. Damn on him.
What's up, Yeet?
Projo says, "What up? What up?" We're live on YouTube.
Bro, you're
we got Veks in the house.
Look at Yeet.
What I do, bro? iPhone 5 Red Edition. What do you know about that? Oh, damn! They asked me what my favorite moment was of NYCC today. I said, believe it or not, you would have never thought this, but watching the live finals on stage,
Mr. 801
so hype. Yeah, I was like, yeah! It was like so fun. I don't know why. It was... Yeah, right. Oh, wait, and then you can barely hear them. Give a shout out. Get close to the mic. What am I checking out? Beautiful. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I got to check out your booth? Yeah. Okay, cool. Fair. On this side? Oh, okay. Very cool.
No, man, I really appreciate you coming to do this. It really helps everybody out that hasn't got to see anything yet, and we really appreciate it here at Slycem Gaming. Guys, it's KillaGrns.
You got it, man.
We'll get his. I'll get his YouTube link in a second.
Swag.
Yeah, show us everything you got.
I got this Morningstar pin.
That's cool.
This is my badge. I won that. I got. Will you hold this back, Mickey? I'll show you guys what the units look like.
Okay.
Storing them safely in my wallet. They basically give you this card like this. It says, "Hey, you won 2,500 units," and then they deliver them to you in game. They take your in-game name and they deliver them within 2 weeks. So that's pretty cool.
All right,
I mean,
cool.
I did not expect to get an extra 2,500 units, so that was pretty cool. Other than that, what did you get? You got units too? Nice, very cool. That's what I'm saying, man. They gave out a lot of prizes. So, other than that, guys, that's really it. That's really all I have to show. I've been doing a lot of recording, using the 4K cam, walking around, getting a lot of content, asking questions, meeting with everybody. It's been an awesome experience. I highly, highly recommend it for anyone who wants to do it in the future. I would say book your tickets early because I know when I tried to book mine like 2-3 months out, the only day that was available was Thursday.
Yeah, man. When is some of your videos coming out?
I'm going to try to hopefully edit. Can I take a picture too? Got it. Thank you. You should look for my videos hopefully within a week and a half. Everything will be up. I mean, I'm going back. I'll be back in another like 4 or 5 days, and then give me a day or two to pump out the videos. So definitely check them out. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Projo, thank you for featuring me on the channel. I totally appreciate it.
No problem,
and other
man.
than that, we might have some other activity this weekend. If you want, maybe I can connect with you at the community meetup, which is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Dave & Buster's. Just to connect. I feel bad for those who couldn't make it, so just to give you guys a chance. And then that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, I'm Killa signing off. You know the deal. Hey, guys, it's Killa. And that's it.
All right, man. We'll see you, man.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
All
Take care.